Big Bucks, your Sevenberg GM, and folks, I just want to thank you all for coming out and spending some time with me today. Week 10 as we went into SoFi. Now the stars was out and everybody was shining. And I kind of feel like, it was just a little, the vibe was just, it seemed like Chris Collinsworth spent a little bit of time with Snoop before the game. You know what I'm saying? He was just a little 1, 2, 3 into the, that must be why the PFF rankings is in. And right from the jump, things just weren't clicking. We got a false start by AP to start things off. And then Aaron Rodgers, he just didn't look great tonight. Clearly this bad pass to start the game off to Jaylen, it didn't feel right from the jump. And as I watched this film, folks, over and over again, this is a game we should have won by at least 21 points. And it frustrates me because when I watch the film, it doesn't look like Aaron Rodgers out there. To be honest with you folks, I think Aaron went back to Cali, got some of that good. He was just a little too zooted to be bad grandpa. And Collinsworth just hyped this hit up like it was the reincarnation of LT. But the reality is Darnell was supposed to come down, get the rub with Troy, and then work up to the linebacker. He trips and knocks Troy completely over, leaving Perriman unblocked. He comes in, fills the hole, and makes a great tackle. It was just little stuff in this game, little small details like this that truly just had this feel. It didn't feel right. Now, when you have a young team, sometimes it's easy to overlook the fact that they don't know how to execute like professionals. That's an issue. It's a growing pain. But I think the real problem here is not the coaching, the schematics. I think the true problem that we have is bad grandpa's ego. We were 2 for 11 on third down conversions. And I'm going to show you the problem. We had a high bad grandpa. And everything about his performance said he wasn't him. Everything about his performance said it was not the Aaron Rodgers that we have grown accustomed to knowing. And watching this film, we had multiple opportunities. One thing that I gained from this film, as I watched it over and over and over again, is KG in the flats will pay your mortgage. What I continue to see is instead of taking what the offense is giving you, we get anointed feet. And then we're trying to play hero ball and take a shot downfield. We're throwing this deep ball on 3rd and 5 when we have a man open. And then the walk-in touchdown is overthrown. Here, when we put KG in the alley, we're trying to determine the coverage. We get the coverage we want. KG is going to beat his man, and instead of throwing the ball, what do? Anoint it. Instead of throwing this ball and taking what we're given on 3rd down, what do? We get anointed feet. Safety. And you can see that Rodgers looks right, then immediately looks left. He knows he has KG man-to-man on the cross. And that's how you get Khalil Mack laying on top of you in the end zone whispering sweet nothings. Again, we got 1st and 10. You're going to throw the ball field side into 5 guys. Bad grandpa still got that arm. But if we just pause this for a second and look over here to the right, you have Jaylen in the flat. The guy covering Jaylen is 10 yards off of him. I'm taking any running back on our team in the flat, period. But 10 yards back, in addition, you have multiple wide receivers over here to block. This is ego ball, folks. This is the problem with the Pittsburgh Steelers. It's not coaching, it's not scheme. It's clearly just ego ball. Now here's a fun fact. Weeks 5 through 10, and the Steelers are 3rd in the NFL in rushing efficiency and 27th in rushing yards. Mike Tomlin will get on there and say, oh, sweet, oh, it's just because we're not converting on 3rd down. The reality of the situation is run plays are being called. Bad grandpa likes to pass it. We pick up 4 yards on this 1st down play. 2nd and 6, bad grandpa threads the needle on this high-low concept. Left tackle in the half on the whip. And he puts that ball in there. But it's 2nd and 6. All we got to do is run the ball, folks. Run the ball. I've said this time and time again, and I mean it. I don't think there is a team that can beat us if we run the ball 30 times a game. That is the strength of our offensive line. We need to run the ball. Run the ball, take what's in the flats, and it will definitely open up the deep shots. Jaylen Warren has quietly become a star, and I love his vision, his ability to get in the hole, make a move, and then put a thump on you at the end of it. One thing I really like about the offense is their screen with Pat. I think we should use Pat on more of these screens and gadgets. Stop putting left tackle in a half in these positions. I don't think he has the agility that allows him to get in and out of starting and stopping, whereas Pat seems to be way more fluent in these plays. I'm a huge fan of this fake jet. I think it's something that we need to run 4 or 5 times a game. This is easy money. There's not a linebacker in the NFL who's going to just leave his man without chasing. Easy money. We don't take these 4 or 5 yards. I'm taking these yards every play till you show me you can stop it, because I don't think there's a team that can take this for 30 plus times a game. Now, when I said we should win by 21, I know a lot of you thought, what the heck? But let's recap. At this point, it's the second quarter, 2nd and 10, 3-2. We've already missed a walk-in touchdown to DK on 3rd and 5. Minimal pressure. Donald Smith has never been this open in his entire life. And Aaron Rodgers does not put this ball on him. There's not a defender for 10 yards behind him. So we at this point have to ask ourselves, why is Aaron Rodgers playing so bad? Why is he coming to primetime football and his pencil isn't sharp? This man is ZOOTED. My man is ZOOTED. His ball sells. We're talking about a possible walk on 2nd and 10.
So, but we have another throw to put on the list of missed opportunities, right? I mean, Jonnu Smith is as wide open as he possibly can be. Who knows what happens if they catch that ball? But for the Steelers, they have had the better of this game so far, but have not taken advantage of it.
I'm very frustrated because we get people talking about fire the head coach, fire the defensive coordinator. They're trash. They stink. The reality of it is, players execute plays. We are not seeing the most important player on the field who touches the ball every play executing plays. And I'm not even going to say Jonnu is the fastest tight end in the world. I'm just saying that's 7. So it's 17-2. Jesus football. We give up a field goal. It's 3-5. 1st and 10. You know you have man coverage. You have trips to the field. You know KG is chipping, and he's going to be in the flats one-on-one. You know this. You get exactly what you want. DK comes down, he rubs Jonnu's man, and you don't throw it. You decide to step up, but you know KG is in the flats. Then you get your bell rung. You get tatted. Listen, this is what I learned from the film. KG in the flats will pay your mortgage. Yet, a 20-year vet scrambling. Did not like any of the things he got. He knew he was getting them. This is not a rookie. This is rookie play right here. This is rookie, you haven't taken first team reps play. And yet you step up, you get your bell rung, did it? Your high is all blown right now. Your head is banging. All you have to do in Moneybag Arts offense is take what's there. He has answers. Aaron Rodgers chooses to ignore it. I put this play in here because I really am frustrated that we don't run the ball enough. But I also wanted you all to see what a concussion looks like. This man is concussed. He has no idea where he is right now. You see how he has to go? Yeah. Let me fix my helmet real quick. Concussed. Jaylen runs the ball. I'm telling you, in my interview, the man told he cannot be physical. He will quit football. The man lives for this. Jaylen Warren is a Pittsburgh Steeler through and through. Dude is just a football player. So it's 3-5, 3rd and 8. We got man coverage. KG in the alley again. You know he's going to chip. And he's going to go to the flats. And we take a shot that we underthrow. It's almost intercepted. 3rd and 8. 2-point game. KG's man is the safety to the boundary. He is 13 yards away from him. Did we take a shot? 3rd and 8? It's inconceivable that you don't take Kenneth Gainwell, one of the best running backs in space. There's not a safety or a linebacker in the NFL that can consistently guard this man. The ball should be out immediately to the flats. His defender is 5 to 7 yards still behind him. Come on, man. We have to understand that this is not how football is played in the national football. This is not winning football. This is not Steelers football. This is disappointing. This right here is exactly bad grandpa. What's interesting to me, though, is that I haven't seen anybody point this out. It's almost a negative that the Steelers lead the NFL in YAG. It's almost a negative, like the dinking and dunking. When you have the offensive line that we have, this is what you do.
As you get here, spin underneath there and force that high throw. Good coverage, made him throw it almost perfectly, and it sailed. So a couple of high ones out here tonight, and finally got caught on that one.
Yes, you are very right. Somebody is high this game. Bad Grandpa is on top of the Christmas tree right now, folks. And still, it's a 3-12 game going in a half. And honestly, I felt like James Pierre had an opportunity to be a hero. The pass that he deflected should have been a pick six. We give up a touchdown, an easy touchdown. Looks like Echols and Ramsey miscommunicate. And it's 3-12 going in a half. Still a very winnable game. The defense played well.
For Pittsburgh, Chris, they had it 7 times, these 3 first downs. Jaylen Warren trying to get it started. Oh, what a leap by Warren to the
top of this one. Watch this. He doesn't even get, maybe he caught a little bit of the hurdle on the back end of it, but did not break stride. Go ahead, Steeds.
Wow.
I had to let that one breathe right there. Jaylen Warren is a star. Last year when I told y'all he was RB1, what we get in the social streets? Giggles. The man is bona fide. And maybe y'all didn't realize the senior year he rushed for 3,099 yards. He broke a 37-year record, and he had 38 touchdowns. 12 games over 200 yards. 14 of his games that season had over 100 yards rushing. There was one person who did know this. Running back coach Eddie Faulkner, who handpicked Jaylen Warren. This run game is how the Pittsburgh Steelers win games and go deep in the playoffs this year. We have 3 very talented running backs. We have a very, very good run blocking offensive line. We must be a dominant, physical, running team. That's how we win games. That's how we go far in the playoffs. That's how we become contenders. All this other stuff, man, is catching L. We have to play to the personnel that we have. And I promise you, this is the last one I'm going to show you. 3rd and 2. It's the last one. Say it with me. KJ and the Flats will pay your mortgage. And I appreciate y'all sitting through this one with me. This was tough. Week 10 loss was a tough loss. I feel like we're a much better team than the Chargers. Like I said, I think we should have won this game by 21 points easily. But in football, it's about players executing. We didn't execute. We took an L. Before we get out, I do need to go over these picks because they were just as ugly. Week 9, we're 8-6, bringing me to 95-42, 69.3 for the season. Yikes. Week 10. 6-7. It's the worst week so far this season. 6-7. Bringing me to 101-49. 67.3%. Gotta do better next week as we face the Panthers of the North. We gotta step on that. If we lose that game, honestly, I think that's gonna be something that changes the whole trajectory of the season. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you for hanging with me. And remember, I'm here for the smoke, all the smoke, and sometimes nothing but the smoke. So help me God. Be safe, stay dangerous.
Subscribe to the page so you can catch my interview with RB1, Jaylen Warren.